Hello, and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on Pack 77 or Stage 77, the Abdomen Part 3 on the Alien Xenomorph from Agora. Go ahead and get the parts open first. And I tend to be a little bit quiet because these bags are noisy. So let's see, we got some more skin, a couple of pieces of skin here, some structure, more structure, looks like spine. Let's make sure nothing is left in the bag. I have had to go after stuff, go looking for stuff after emptying the bags before. So what we have here is a failure to communicate? No. What we have is, let go. We have some magnets, which means I'm going to have to take the magnets off the outside of these pieces. We got some screws. So we got some little tab pieces that join these pieces together. Like I said, we got some skin. It looks like the skin is going to, this part, this edge matches up here. This edge is going to match up back here, it looks like, when I drop it. And then it's going to come back, go onto the back of the torso. Not even sure if we use this part during this stage or pack, but it's going to go on the back of the torso like that. So actually, once these are glued together, it is actually going to grip together really well, because it's going to wrap around both sides, and then that seam will get covered up. So let's see what we have to do after I can get this back off of here. There are magnets. There are 6 magnets here. There's more than 6 magnets there. So we'll see what we've got going on. Okay, so the first thing it's having us do is let's go ahead and set these parts over here. And this is pack 77, so we want parts from 77. And it is this piece here. You can tell by the post right here when you look at the instructions. And these tabs here are going to hook on like this. And this is exactly why I have them out a little bit, so that I can actually work with them, because they're not popping straight down in like you'd like. Double check. Okay, because the last issue I just had lots and lots of issues trying to make sure I recorded what I was doing. This is a little bit fiddly. There we go. That's down, that's down. You can see the seam on the front, but it's not going to matter. Get these screws out. Put them into one of these little bowls. Grab 2 of them. Grab 2 of these like that. Wrong screwdriver. Got the screwdriver with the larger head. And then we're going to put these screws into, need to remagnetize this screw. We're going to put these screws into the tabs that we just attached. Whoops. Come on, get in there. And like I didn't do in the last issue, which I didn't get recorded because camera issues, is I'm going to tighten these all the way down. Like that. And then like that. Just like that. And you can see there are 6 spots now for magnets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be the next piece that we work with, and it says to put the 4 tabs on here and then put the screws in. What I'm going to do instead, if I can work it, is I'm going to put the tabs. Maybe. After the first one, it should work really well. But trying to line up these 4 tabs when they're already attached on one side could be a little bit interesting. Okay, I've got 2 of them done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in 2 screws. I'm going to put 1 on the lower portion, just get it started. 1 on the upper portion, kitty corner on the next one over. I'll show you what I mean in just a second here. So what I did was I put 1 here and 1 here. Then I've got the other 2 tabs to put in, and then we'll finish putting all 8 screws in. But I figured doing it this way is a little bit easier than trying to line up all 4 of the tabs at one time. So they're all in place. So now I can put the screws in and tighten them all down. Come on, get in your hole. This is where most people will start fast forwarding or something like that. For some reason, I'm not that smart. Maybe I like to hear the sound of my own voice. I don't know. Okay. So come on, grab this screw. It's not too bad. We are almost halfway done with the screws now. Matter of fact, we are over halfway done. This is screw number 5 being set all the way down. Screw number 6. And this is a good time, if you're bored by me just flapping my gums, to fast forward. Make sure, because anybody who's watched me at all knows that I tend not to edit other than with the pause button. There's 7. Well, this one will be number 6 that's all the way tightened. This one's number 7. Last one, and then I will put the remaining screw away. It's kind of nice to have the central body part, I guess, the abdomen coming together now. It means the alien is getting close to being done. So in preparation, when the magnets are fitted, take the abdomen skin. Okay. So what it's telling us to do now is to take this piece here, and I've mentioned this before that we've got the screws in the center here. Wow, that's going to be an interesting place. Let me see if I can show it. There's a screw or a magnet all the way down in there. Really interesting trying to get glue down inside there. So they say to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're doing. Okay. So they're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's right, because these ones up here are on the other pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These pieces are going to go on. This is going to go on here like this. Somehow I've got to get glue all the way down there. Probably, I don't know how the best way to do that is. It says once you're sure which way they go, glue them firmly in place. You've seen how I do the gluing. So we'll talk through it as we do it. I'm going to use 2 of these things to actually give me enough room for all the magnets. 3, 4. Okay, we get, well, I want 5 on one, and we'll put the rest on the other. Turns out there are, I think it's 5 and 6. It is. There's 6 on this one, 5 on this one. This last one, this one that goes in here is going to be interesting to do. But since I'm going to leave these magnets in place, it should grip them pretty easily. So put a little bit of glue in here and in here. And then we're going to let it find its own place. Like that. Then we're going to put some glue in here. And here. And let these ones find their own place. Now let me see, is this gonna... Okay, nice that this is really liquid glue. You can see the shininess down there. This actually dripped down into this hole, and then it dripped on the table. Let's wipe the tip of the bottle off. Did a little bit on the table, but with the way I dropped these in here, that one rolled all over the place, but it's down in there in a huge pile of glue. Glue them firmly in place. Then they're taking the right flank skin. So we're going to take the right flank skin and the left flank skin then. Okay, if that makes sense. So we're going to take this piece of skin, and again, leaving the magnets in place. I think this is right. Hang on. Just a second. No. Hang on. Need to make sure I have this right. Okay, they have it. Like this. I have to make sure I get this in the right way. That does not look, no, that does not look right. So it's going to be like this, which, yes, because that is where the, now that's where the body is going to come out. Make sure these are lining up, there, and so it's got 3. It's showing 3, but where? Oh, way down here. Okay. There's 1 down in here, 1 here, and 1 here. So this is going to come on here like this. Like that. I'm going to end up having to hold it in place. Come on, there we go. So there's going to be 1 here, 1 here, 1 down here. It's going to be interesting to see if it actually holds itself in place. I'm betting it won't. Other than the fact that the rare earth magnets are on the outside. And what I'm going to do is I'm lining up the skin from the outside so that when I put the glue in, they should drop into place and hold it correctly. This is going to be fun because I got to avoid the other magnets that are already here. These ones in the center. That one's in. That one's kind of in. There we go. Kind of gluing it in place, holding it. So let's see. Of course, the next side is going to be doing the left side. And then it says remove the skin from the abdomen. Set them again. Set them aside until they're needed in a later stage. Okay, so the last part of this stage is going to be lining these parts up. And again, it's okay. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do, since these are in place already, is I'm going to drop the rare earth. Ah, crap. I saw that. I don't know if you did, but it flipped the magnet. Let's put this back on here. And of course, it's grabbing the magnets instead. Do it this way. There we go. The key thing is I want these magnets to be holding these parts in the same way they were holding the ones before. Hang on. There we go. Grabbing onto everything, including these two magnets. So once again, lining up my skin correctly. Just like that. Hold it in place. Get back up there. Put a little bit of glue in each hole. And then drop the magnets in. Come on, get in place. Need the magnet to be actually in the correct spot. There we go. So now I can peel this away. Take these one at a time. Have them grab a hold. So now I have these six magnets on the outside. I can peel this away and drop these ones in place. Key thing is I do not want to accidentally reverse a magnet inside, because it will not then grab correctly later on. So now I have all the magnets on the outside in place to hold this in where it needs to be. Let me go ahead and put these tins away. And now we have the internal parts as well as the skin. Of course, it would help if I put these together the right way. some more skin, and a bunch of pipes to do later on. That, my friends, is all there is to do in stage 77 of the Alien. Hope you're enjoying this. This is getting a little bit complicated, especially with the number of pipes I'm going to have to go back and do. These pipes are going to be a stage all in themselves. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Lost my train of thought for a second there. Hope, like I said, hope you're enjoying this. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you are, and if you want to see more content when I post it. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And I'll see you in the next video or stream.